work so you can play.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome, Wargamers, to the unboxing of the new tank that is sitting right before me. The Space Marine tank that is the Stalker. And it's also the Hunter. And I had to read on the back to figure that out. It's actually in the text up top, which is gray, which is really close to the color of the background. I don't know why they would hide the fact that this is actually two tanks. They didn't put it on the front. They put Stalker on the front. I was confuzzled when I saw that. I'm like, where's the Hunter? There's two new tanks. There's two new tank variants. Where are they? They're in this box. Believe me, I did the 20 seconds of research and I found it out for you, so you didn't have to. Let's open this up right now, and let's not even be nice to it. We're just gonna tear it up. Hey, it's one of these. Oh, okay. We're getting all fancy schmancy. Rhino chassis. They put the boring part up top. Now we're gonna get to the good stuff. What's this? We're looking at the guy that sits out of the hatch that I never assemble. I'm just being honest, I don't assemble them. I count them as being there because I proxy everything, but I don't actually assemble. Okay, so this is the other half of the side of the Rhino that you field, and this is the bottom part. You guys know what a Rhino looks like. You don't care about that. You care about the new weapons. So this is what we're looking at here. Decals, assembly guide. This is what we are doing. This is what we're looking at. Two things come to mind when I see this. It's the two big guns. Depending on whether you're a Stalker tank or a Hunter, is depending on the gun that you got strapped to your back. Like so. Up top is the Stalker. I was gonna say up bottom, but bottom is the Hunter. You would definitely be able to tell the difference just by looking at it. You know, you don't have to read which one is which. It's crystal clear. Let's look through this right now. My guess is that similarly to the Centurion booklet that they give you in order to assemble this tank, that it's very straightforward. But then again, it's a vehicle, so it's going to be easier to assemble as it is. This option right here. See those? What are they called? Let me think of the name of those. I'll tell you what they do. You know how in StarCraft, when you got a siege tank, you can like dig into the ground and just like, and you don't move? That's what those look like to me. I'll come up with a name and I'll pass it off as law. And so that's what it'll be called from now and here forever, but it really isn't the name. Those are ground fault circuit interrupter pistons. But in all honesty, I like it. And the reason why I like it is because it looks different and gives the tank more detail. Tanks can always have more detail on them. The more detail, to a point, is better. We got those large flat areas where it's just flatness and you are just, you know, boring sauce. You're not gonna have friends for long. Take a look at this right here. I wanna see the gun that fits right there. Don't you wanna see that? I wanna see that. That's a really big turret mount. You know what, okay, so we're looking at options here. Here's one option. Is that only one side? Does only one side have this? Because I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one side. No. It's right in front of me the whole time. How do I'm looking at every other sprue and I'm not seeing this. Yeah, I was just testing you to see if you would notice it along with me not noticing it. You know, see if you're paying attention and everything. Okay, so let's figure out which guns are which. What are these? Can you tell me what these are? What are these? Name that tune. Miniature sprue style. For those of you who said Sky Spear missile launcher, you would be absolutely correct. That's what it's called, and that's how big it is. Either way, whether you're putting that on there or the other big, large gun that is included right here, which is the Icarus Storm Cannon Array, it goes on the same turret. The large turret. That is really big and impressive looking. This is your sprue right here. You can grab any other Rhino sprue that you may have lying around and you can use the same things. But this is the new part right here. This is what you're getting in this box. It's this new sprue. Look at that. They've included a little missile in there. You know, just, you know, kind of. Is that the Hunter Killer? That might be that. That'd be my guess. It's a little cute missile right there. Yeah, little guy. They didn't even leave him out. They included him right by the new Icarus Sky Cannon. I didn't mean to say Sky Cannon. I meant to say Storm Cannon. That's your proper name. I didn't mean to call you by the wrong name after first meeting you. That's embarrassing. I am a fan of vehicles that exist in the Space Marine chapters. I have a lot of Blood Angel tanks, and they go fast because they're red. I like this vehicle. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up because there's more detail on it. And when there's more detail on something, you can appreciate it better. And it also looks scarier because it's like, man, what is that? More detail means more intelligence. More intelligence means more damage and blowing up carnage capacity of my side of the table. So they're going to be picked out because they're new. People don't know the stats on them. And if they do, they might forget it quickly because they haven't read it 100 times. I would definitely use these new sprues right here. And the reason why I would do that is because it just looks cool. Like, I'm a proxier. I really am. I don't really have this face. My real face looks different. I'm proxying my face right now. It's a different face. So I'm gonna put on what looks good, and I'm gonna say that it's whatever gun I want it to be. I say this tongue in cheek. It's actually good to put the proper thing on there. I know, but that's just my personal decision. Let's talk about the Sky Spear missile launcher for a minute. 60 inches, strength 7 AP2, and it's got a few special rules. Obviously, it's Skyfire, you kind of can figure that, you know. But the other thing that it's got is this thing called SAVANT lock. Whether it's Savant or Savant, it's that type of lock. Let me just tell you what it does, and then you can determine how to pronounce it. Basically, it gives you a second chance at shooting a flyer or a monstrous creature. So if you shoot at a flyer or monstrous creature and you miss, you put a little marker next to the thing that you missed. In each subsequent friendly shooting phase, what you do is you roll a die, and on a 5-up, take away the marker, and that, whatever it is you're trying to hit, gets hit. And if it's a flyer, it's on the rear armor, and you resolve it at strength 7 AP2. Armor bait. The only way to get this target off of you is to leave airspace or to be locked in close combat. Basically, these are really good at taking down flyers. Everyone's got flyers. That's why they included them. That's called cheating. That's what I say. But you know what? You're going to see a lot of these on the table because people just love to shoot down flyers, and there isn't enough firepower to do so easily, except for this. This is one of those things where you're just like, okay, I got to get me some of those. Not just some of those, but a lot of those. I'm going to spam them. I'm going to just like throw it in his face, and it's going to be all greasy with the spam of this locking system. That is ridiculous. Now let's talk about the Icarus Storm Cannon Array. That is the other gun, not this really large one, but the other one that you get, the dual ones. These ones right there. I like a visual, you know, a little bit more than the actual sprue. You get the visual right there. Let me tell you what that does. It's pretty simple what it does, but it's good. Skyfire for one, and it's strength 7 AP4, and it's got this mode where you can shoot at 2 separate targets. If you do that, you have to announce it beforehand, and it's resolved at Bliss's skill 2. A little bit harder chance to hit stuff, but you know, you got double chance at hitting stuff. And it's heavy 4, so the chances of you hitting something are great just because it's heavy 4. I don't see why you would ever not want to use it. I was going to say not want to not use it, but there's too many negatives, man. You gotta be positive here. We want these new weapons because they make us happy. It's okay. It's an okay weapon. That's what I would say. Am I lying to myself? Is it actually like really, really good, but I'm just not seeing it? I think it's decent. It's okay to decent. But you got 2 of them, and it's heavy 4, Skyfire. Maybe they're good. I think they're pretty good, you know. Pretty good. Yeah. They look really cool too. You know, there's a lot of things happening. They're like in prongs of 3 and a lot of detail. They're great. These are great guns. You're gonna want to use these over the other one. Not quite sure if you would want to use them over the other one, but there's 2 things coming to. So, you know, there's a pair. It's like over double the amount that you could in the one separate one because of synergy. I didn't say that exactly right, but the fact of the matter is it's actually great now. These are great guns. Great, absolutely great. You're gonna want to field them in the battlefield. I'm gonna look at you through this right there. Yeah, just to mess you up because something's happening in the background. I want you to be distracted right here. Just look here. And that is it. So thank you very much for watching this unboxing videos. If you like these unboxing videos and you want me to make more unboxing videos, like this video and leave a comment below. You guys are gonna probably do that anyway because you guys like to talk. It's true. Just have to admit it. You like to leave comments. People do. People have opinions and they gotta get it off their chests. I'm one of those people. I have to just, you know, get it off. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I can't help but be silly. I don't apologize.